rest of the supplies that I use in this design. Okay, so here I'm painting the base that has the holes in it. That's a C-shaped board that I made. And then I'm painting the heart that goes in the design. Okay, as you can see here, I'm painting the base, and I'm painting a heart, like a red color. So this is taking a little bit long. Takes a little while on video when you're painting. So I cut a lot of this out. So hopefully I'll be able to talk enough till I get to the point where we start doing the mesh and all that, or putting the heart onto this C-shaped base that I made. The heart. Okay, as you see here, I am trying to place the heart on, figuring out which position I want to put it in, and to connect it to there. Originally, I used cable ties, and then I ended up taking them off and just used glue because the cable ties were sitting too high up. So as you can see here, the cable ties are on there, and then I'm using the E6000 glue to put up to help secure it. And then I took my the last of my glue stick from my little gun and to go around it. But eventually you'll see further down that I ended up changing that and took them off. Okay, as you can see here, I've got the Chanel stems on there, or pipe cleaner, however you want to call them. I connected those, and then now I'm trying to place them. Let's see how to place it. So I got them in, I got it in, and I think now I'm seeing how the spacing is with the cable ties, cable mounts, especially I think on the end there, on the tip of the heart, because it just sits a little higher right on the board, the main board. Okay, so now you can see I had to change the Chanel stems because I cut them in half previously, so I had to put the longer ones on so I can get it through the holes properly so we can tighten it. And I'm still thinking that's where I realized that I needed to take the cable mounts off. Also, if you noticed, when I put the Chanel stem in the cable mount, I also twisted it in the middle so that it is that extra security for them. In case anyone's wondering, the reason why I'm doing voiceover on this one, it has nothing to do with the speakers or the voice. It's because I'm at the tire shop and I don't bother anymore because with the machines that run there, it's pointless. Okay, so as you guys can see, I think there I'm plugging in my glue gun. But you can see that it's got it on there, and yeah, and then I'm trying to figure out. I brought some pictures I printed off, thinking of ideas what I might put on there, and I did have that doily. It's it was a round doily in mind, and but I thought I'd try out some other stuff first, and then yeah, glad I went with the doily. Okay, so we started at the end, at the bottom, now that we got all the other stuff out of the way. And I made it look like it was a bow with the two bows, right? And then I made the end that that would have the fraying on it, you fold it over. I made it look like a rose. And then I left a tail. And then from there, I think that's when I did the rose, is I started the rose, and then I went up the one side on the side of the board and put the mesh on there, and then I did a couple of rows, one rose, and then I did some small ones. But as you can see, I'm also I'm using zap straps. So yeah, trying to make that bow at the bottom there, that took a little bit, but as you can see, I did cut it off. And then when I started the new end, I made the rose, and then I went up the side. and then I made a rose at that end, and then I believe after that I started putting the white mesh in. Now those petals, oh, I had the name for that. Maybe if I remember to look for it, I'll put them in the comments, in the description of this video. But these were petals that I made a while back, so I just put them in, and I had just enough to kind of make it look like surround the heart, and that's when I realized that I wanted to put the doily on the heart. Uh, but and everything was put on with zip ties. So I guess I did that backwards when I was talking. I put the white petals on first, and then I did the red on the outside of the heart. Um, Also, the heart, the way I did it is I put decoupage on my heart. I wish I would have thought of that before I attached the heart, because at that point I didn't want to take everything apart. So I did decoupage, and then I got the heart, the doily on there, and then I let that dry because I couldn't do anything else. So I made the little hearts or the little roses that are in the white side. But anyhow, then I put, once it was dry, fairly dry, then I put decoupage on top of the doily to secure it in, and I had to let that dry. Okay, so now we continue putting the petals on, and because these were made a while back, they were extras. Um, so they're some are a little bit wider on one end, and I have to adjust them, or try and make it so that um, if it's a little bigger or wider at the top, it'll it'll cover more space, right? And I wasn't too worried about covering the board because that's why I painted the board, right? So that you wouldn't see any brown. So, but with it being red, it kind of goes with the theme, right? It's Valentine's Day. So, but yeah, um, it was. I really liked the way it turned out, and um, down as I get used to doing my own when I make my own boards. Okay, as you can see, I'm getting there. Just about done that side, and then I'm gonna start with the red mesh going up on the side of the heart that's over top of the board. And I think I showed you in there how I made the rose. So I'm cutting a whole bunch out as we go. I got this video from, I think it was sitting at 32 minutes down to 16 so far. So, but I did speed up a lot of this stuff now. One thing I'm realizing is I'm learning more and more of stuff that I can do for editing that I wasn't doing before that would make my life a lot easier. So, okay, you probably saw I showed you how I did the rose. Now I'm just attaching the red mesh to that one side, and then once I get it attached, then that's when I look at doing the the Mod Podge, and then the doily onto the heart. Okay, now we're getting closer and closer. I believe I mentioned that I did the doily after I got this side on. I believe I ended off making the little roses and placing them in. I'm still debating if I should add some more in there because there's really not that many in there. But overall, it's still, the focal point would be the heart, right? So, but yeah, you'll see. If this voiceover part sounds a little funny, it's because my mic um, fell down. So I started making a whole bunch of noise, so I had to cut that out and then restart. But yeah, um, like I said, I really enjoyed making this one. It was like my creativity was just coming and coming, and it felt really good to, and it's different. It's just a totally different design that you probably don't see too often, right? And I like making one of a kinds. I think it's kind of nice. Okay, so now I'm still trying to see how to get those little roses on, and 'cause I'm getting close to the end. I think I did some of this stuff off camera. It's obvious that when I did the Mod Podge for the Doily, I thought I recorded, but apparently I didn't, because I didn't see any of that. But it turned out not really good. So it was when I got home, I had the design hanging on my closet door, and that's when I decided I'd put the red on the going around the rest of the heart of the red mesh. So I hope you enjoy it. Guys, let your creativity shine. You know, try something new. Um, if you like my videos, please share, like, and please subscribe. And keep an eye on my shorts. My shorts, I always said a short of the video out and then the video. Okay. Okay, so this is what we're doing. I just need to get I only have so many zap straps left. I think I've got one extra. Yeah, I got one extra one here. I gotta make sure I've got, I think it's 6 in total. And I can't waste them. Okay, so what we're doing is, I wanna make it so that this has another rose at this end that I'm making with the mesh. So we're gonna do this, right? Keep rolling it and rolling it. And then when we get to, because I want it under here, but I want it covering the heart, the outside of the heart. So what we're gonna do is I want to try and get it in here. So let me pause so I can get. I'm gonna pause for a second. I'll be back. Okay, so what we're doing is we're making this. I just thought of this the other day. I saw a lady doing making roses out of this. She cut the petals, right? And then she make these big roses, right? Because she would wrap so many petals together. Well, I came up with this idea. Is to make the ends, because this is the ends of your mesh, right? So what I want to do is I want to put another rose there. But I want to also, I should put my glue pot in. But see what I mean? I want to have it so that this goes here. Hang on. Okay. So, that. And then we're going to go like this. See if we can tighten it. Do I have it the right way? No. No. Darn it. I'm thinking I'm going to make it go in this way. Might be easier. Once I get this in, I'm going to plug in my glue pot. Because I'm going to need to do some glue in here. Yeah, this might work out better this time. So I can't play around here too much here because I don't want to wreck those. Okay, so we go like this. See, what I'm trying to do is tuck this so it goes underneath there. So when I go to glue, it's not going to be such a big problem, right? So, but what we can do is put this zap strap, make it go through this mesh as well. You'll see here if I can get it in there. But you'll see here. There we go. Because if I can do that, it'll get these two together, right? Kind of thing. Yeah, let's get that in there. In the hole. Yeah, I wasted so many yesterday and then today. What? I did it again? Come on. It's like it keeps twisting on me. Let's try this again. Go through the hole. No, go through the hole. So I just make sure when I put it through here, it's the right way. So where does it get turned around? That's the question of the day. Come on. I'm not twisting it there. Okay. Let's try this. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. Should be able to do it this time. Maybe. Okay. Let's make sure our rose is sticking up. I'm going to tuck that guy in there. Because he's kind of, like, the more I play around there, the more it's starting to fall apart. Well, not fall apart, but it's loosening the other one. Okay. There we go. Right? I want it out a little bit more though. Let's see if I can pull it up. There we go. There we go. Now we got a nice little rose here. Right? There we go. Okay, now I can tighten it. Don't want to ruin them. But I'll show you in a second here what it looks like. Because if I can make one for the bottom here, because I was thinking if I can make one to go right here, that'd be really nice too. Okay. So, that's what it looks like. Okay. So now when we get here, that's why I got to put my glue pot, is because I don't have a hole there, so it's, well, maybe, you know what we can do? We can staple it. But I want to have it so that you can see the heart shape, right? You gotta see the heart shape. So does that look like a heart shape right there? What do you think? Again, you can't see nothing. Yeah. I'm gonna staple the back, and then at least that way I just gotta get my staple gun. Yeah. I gotta get myself a heavy duty one. Heavy duty staple gun, guys. There's a lot of things I'm gonna start doing different than I was doing before. So what I'm gonna do is once I get my shape here, because I want to staple the back just so that I could probably do the front too. Let's see. Because even if it's fluffy there, that's fine. So, see, like this part here is a little tight, but I like a lot of this, I'm experimenting, trying to figure out different designs so that I can do it in the future, right? So, I'm going to bring this a little fluffy, more fluffy. Let's see here, hang on. Let's get this guy, because I got lots. I got lots of this red. So, if I use up a lot, I use up a lot. So I don't want this to not be around the heart, right? So I'm trying to figure this out here. Okay, so that's around the heart. You're around my heart. You're wrapped around. Maybe I should just do it tight. Right? Maybe that's the way to do it. So, let's see what we can do here. I want to see if I can put a staple in here. Hopefully you don't see it. Oh, that one worked. And then I'll put one on here. Oh, that one didn't work. I have to make this. I'm going to have to fluff everything anyway. I'll go this way. There we go. So that worked out. I'll just make sure this is tucked underneath. Right. There we go. There. So then we keep going down this way. Right. Once I get it down to here, you guys, I'm going to get down to here. I want to staple it down here, right there. I want to get back to the back, because you know I want to make sure it stays in place, right? So I'm going to put one back here, and then I want one right in here. Okay, so maybe I'll put one in this little corner here. Did it go in? No, I don't think so. Okay. So there we go. And then what I'm going to do here is we're going to cut this. We're going to cut this. Oh, my scissors. I'm going to cut this. See, look it. I got all this. So I've got lots. I'm going to cut this. So it's about that long. And then what you do is it's like when you're doing a wreath with the mesh, right? You fold for the 21 inch, you fold it in. That's what you're going to try and do. Fold it in, and then you can make your rows, right? So it's a little harder when it's like this, but if you're not in a rush, you can do it. Okay, now I gotta move it so it goes up more. Can you see that? I don't have the fancy, I forget what that's called, where you can just go on your tablet or your whatever other program I forget what that video thing is called. Oh, this one keeps wanting to pop over. I Hang on, let me get a clip. I'm gonna get a clip to hold this guy. That way I can get this guy folded so that I just want to get it all folded in, and then I can wrap it around. Right? Okay, here we go. See? So there's your other rose, but I want that one to be right here, right? And then I'm going to take this, because I do have a hole right there, and I'm going to put it right through the mesh, right? And we're going to catch the mesh on this one, right? And then we're going to, hang on. I say that, but to actually get it, I don't know if I can. Hang on. Bear with me here, guys. Let me see if I can do it like that. There we go. You can get in there. Come on. There's lots of room in there. Those holes are up. Well, I guess I'm not going to do it like that. So, because the holes are too far apart. So what I'm thinking of doing is seeing if I can wrap it, go around there's two zap straps there, and there we go. See, like this. It's loosened quite a bit, so let's see here. Oh, but that actually looks good, even though it loosened up. Look at it. Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh wow. Huh. Who knew? Who knew? So guys, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this guy, bring it around. I had it stapled on there. Bring it around this way, right? And then we got some mesh here, and we're gonna staple it. Oh, something must have been leaking. Okay. There we go. There we go. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do something with these tails here, like the mesh. So we're gonna keep this guy here. And keep this guy here. This guy's bigger, so I tried to fix it. It's not, I don't have a lot of choice for my ribbons right now. Especially when it comes to like Valentines and that. This is what I got. Okay. So that's what it looks like now. See, we got the rose down here. So we can put that there. We got two roses. And then we got the bunch there. I got this little guy that I need to get in here somewhere. Maybe right here. Yeah, I'll put him in here. See if I can get him in here. Right? But yeah. And I think that'll be it. Because I was thinking of putting some of this other mesh in here, make little ones. But I don't know. I can't get that in there. He's giving me a hard time. Oh, maybe. There we go. Got it. I used all my white. I'll show you on this other one that I did today. I used all my. No, not that one. There was another one. See, I won't be able to join them because They're too short. So, other option, staple it, right? Why not? Been doing that for a while. I've been trying to do the I'm just being very careful because I don't want to break my board. Like I said, these are all tests. Okay. So, yeah, like this one here, I want to make some more like this and just have this more because it comes in handy. So, but there we go, you guys. There's the... I didn't have to put the glue gun in. Well, that's nice. See, and then I did this with these. It's kind of like two bow things, right? And then you got those there. Now, here's my other question. I have... Just give me a second here. I'll be right back. I found the last part of my video that I finished off at home for this wreath. Here it is. Enjoy. I love it. Let your creativity shine, everybody. Have a great day.